What is going on, everyone? Tinman here, and welcome to an Elder Scrolls Online video where I show you how to get Isobel. Just a companion. You can use her as a tank and does a really good job at tanking, or you can add her as a healer. It all depends on what weapon you put in her hands. So this, by default, she'll be a tank, and I encourage anyone to get this. It's just takes some time for a short quest, costs you nothing but a little bit of time. And this is very helpful for people that, spend a lot of time doing solo when you can't find the group. It's good to have that extra hand, especially if you're like, DPS, or you're a healer yourself and you need a tank, or if you're a tank and you need a healer. So here we go. Hope you enjoy this. Grab your popcorn, enjoy. We're going after Isobel. So what you want to do is go to your nearest way shrine. And you're going to look for High Isle. Look for High Isle. And you're going to be looking for a way shrine in High Isle called the Castle Navir, the way shrine here. So you're going to head here. We're going to do the entire quest. So with the beauty of fast forwarding and whatnot in videos, you're welcome to do that. That is your prerogative. But for your entertainment and for someone that wants to watch the whole thing, we will do this quest.
The daughter is so distraught, she's refusing to leave her rooms. So exciting.
Scandalous. No doubt Isobel is beside herself. Poor girls.
This guy's a trip. So you're going to go to Lord Ramard de Folly.
What brings you to our tourney grounds here at Castle Navir? Oh, never mind that. Have you heard the latest? The Knight Commander has offered her daughter's hand in marriage to the Sapphire tourney winner. Everyone's aghast.
Why is this a scandal?
Well, Aurelia has been the most desirable hand on High Isle for years, but no one thought she'd ever commit to a match. Seems the Commander has forced the issue.
Can't the commander's daughter just refuse?
Oh no, that would be a slap in the face to her mother. And Aurelia's such a good girl. More scandal. Her friend Isobel is a participant in the tourney. She's sworn to free Aurelia from her mother's promise. I can't wait to find out what happens.
Thanks. Maybe I could offer my help.
If you help Isobel win the tournament, she could agree to marry Aurelia, then free her from the shortest engagement in history. Delicious!
Just okay, this guy's a trip.
What is it?
Alright, so we're going to head over here. I think we're going to meet Isobel. And there's Isobel here.
Don't worry, sweetheart. I'll figure something out. I always do. I'm sorry, this isn't the best time. My friend Aurelia has a bit of a problem. Her mother has promised her hand in marriage, and I need to get her out of it. Somehow. Actually, you look quite capable.
Thank you.
Would you mind lending me a hand?
And who are you?
Apologies. My name is Isobel Valois. I'm an aspirant in the Sapphire tourney, a proving ground for squires looking to join the knightly orders. Aurelia's mother is Knight Commander and, brashly offered her daughter's hand as a prize.
How are you going to get your friend out of this promise?
Well, normally, aspirants only compete in one of the trials. If I can win all three, the Knight Commander will be compelled to grant a boon of my choosing. I can free Aurelia from her mother's promise. What do you say? Will you be my second?
I'll help you, Isobel.
The Eight must have me in their hearts. My second just left my service, and here I was thinking I'd have to do it alone. All right, there are 3 knightly orders here on the Isle. Let's decide what task to tackle first.
All right, you mentioned the 3 orders. What are they? What do they want us to do?
The people of the Sisters take pride in our knights, the same as anywhere in High Rock. The Sapphire tourney hosts 3 orders: the Iron Knot, the Oaken Order, and the Order of the Albatross. Eight above help me. They're artists and sailors, singers, bards, and pirates all. Brave, swashbuckling warriors that make you recite poetry. Ghastly stuff.
Is there a trial of poem?
No, thankfully. Our trial will be to reclaim the gilded loot of Captain Brenvale.
Okay.
The story goes that he went down into the castle crypts years ago, hoping to use song and steel to subdue a spirit. He never returned. Hopefully we'll do better.
So pro tip with Isobel, you can get stuck in this loop all day long. You want to pick the one with the red letters. So let's find the loot for the Order of the Albatross.
The catacombs are beneath the castle's chapel. We should just be able to grab a key near the stairs. I'll meet you there. With luck, this one should be fairly straightforward. Not counting the ghosts, of
All
course.
right. Goodbye.
I'll meet you at the castle's chapel. The entrance to the catacombs is within.
So we're going to head over to the Catacomb Chapel.
The egg bless you.
Could get on your mount, but no, we're fairly close on this one, so we're gonna run it in our zombie form. Just outside the way shrine here.
Eight give me strength.
There's
Of all the
Isobel.
We've got a small hitch in this rope. The key to the catacombs entrance is usually right near the door. But someone took it.
Perhaps one of your competitors.
Drake, I hope not. The idea of aspirants trying to directly sabotage each other doesn't sit well with me. And I
bet.
see that look in your eye. No lockpicking. But buff my plates. We still need that key.
No lockpicking. Got it. Is there another key somewhere?
Yes, let's split up. I'll go speak to the castle stewards, and you head for the offices of the Knight Commander. We can meet back here. Stendar willing, one of us will have some luck.
I'll meet you back here then.
I still can't believe someone took the key. So childish. I bet it's Morton's. Morton.
All right,
Let's meet back
so
inside the chapel. The catacombs entrance is down the stairs.
we want that key, right? So I'm gonna look at the map here, so you know where you're going. I think it's fairly close by. I don't see it in here, but I think it's hidden. You gotta look on the map. You gotta go over here. Okay, so that's where we gotta go. Go. And there is bookshelves everywhere. Now I think this is another quest here, so you can take that or not. You're gonna follow the quest line here. As in every place in Tamriel, there's always gonna be a questy. Enjoy your bookshelves if you're not in a hurry. So you got two choices here: the Dame Hindereth the Tree, or you can get the Nilsman the Book Lover. And I'm gonna choose the Book Lover.
Oh, hello! Do you need an appointment to meet with the commander? She's a very busy woman. I should be able to find room in her schedule. How does next month sound?
Actually, I need a key to the catacombs. You have one.
No, I'm sorry, that's not something I can give. Wait, I take it back. I'll give you all the keys you want. Just do me one small favor.
Of course. What's the favor?
Give this note to Lady Aurelia. Discreetly. It's my latest poetic offering. A treatise on her virtue. It's crucial that you do not reveal who it's from. One day, I shall reveal myself as the author, and she will finally see true love.
I'll give the poem. Check out the bookcases. This comes in handy for the Mages Guilds.
Thank you for assisting, Isobel. I'm so grateful to you both. Aspirant Mortons came by not that long ago and told me he already had a honeymoon trip planned. The audacity! A poem for me? Who?
Yep.
Oh, this is from Nilsman, isn't it? Every one of the tourney aspirants is after me, and I have a bookish Nord sending me poetry. This day is... I've had better.
Of course. He said he'd give me the key to the catacombs if you read his note.
Gross. All right,
Gross.
since it's for Isobel, I'm sure it's yet another ode to my hair or face or something. Tell him I blushed prettily and said I would read it later when I'm alone. Good luck.
Oh, well. Thank you.
Oh, dear. I think he's just over there.
It's over here hiding. Look at that, see?
I saw you talking to her. Isn't her voice beautiful? Like a gentle brook burbling through a forest glade. Sorry. Did you give her the note? How did she react?
I gave her the poem. She blushed and said she would read it later.
Gentle dove. She is an Aedra come to Nern. Her beauty is too much for we poor fools. I fancy myself a rather decent poet, you know. One day... Wait, I was supposed to do something for you, wasn't I?
I need the key to the catacombs, dude.
Yes, of course. Here you go. I shall remember your service to true love. Perhaps with a line in the epic romance I have been writing. The heroine is named Lorelia. Once it's completed, I'll have a bard perform it, and you shall be invited.
Great, thanks for the key. And out we go. Okay, depending on your map, you know, it tells you where to go. Meet her in the chapel. You know that's not too far away. I have my map tracking everything, so it gets a little crowded, so I just hit M for the map and then refreshes. So here we go. Go in the chapel. There's lots of cabinets and whatnot in here to search. Definitely do that.
I hope you've had better luck than I did. The stewards were no help at all.
Check this out.
All right, let's see if we can find that fancy loot. Sir Brinvale probably made it deep into the crypts.
You may have. So you can already see Isobel. She's kind of tanky looking. That's how she's going to end up. She's going to... If it's a tank.
These catacombs have been built up over generations. Might be a bit twisty down here.
A little bit of fighting. Nothing too terrible. Nothing too terrible. Just venture through. Keep an eye on your bubble in this map. It's showing in this area. There you go.
Hello? I say Langley, is that you?
So this guy is kind of a chicken. He's a scaredy cat.
Isobel Valois, Mortons. I'm here with my second. We'll try to help you.
Whoever you are, I was here first. You gotta hang back. Tourney honor demands it.
Are you stuck in there?
No, I'm hiding. I have a bit of a fear of spiders, you see. In my defense, I made it past a bunch of the smaller ones, but I lost my nerve when a giant red-eyed beastie leapt out at me.
Oh, well, good luck in there. We're heading into the catacombs.
Just a moment. You won't get very far without the key to the deep crypts, which I just happen to have. Ha! I tell you what. When that thing surprised me, I may have dropped my sword. Return it to me and I'll slip you the key. What do you say?
All right, we'll find your sword in exchange for the key. You better find this
Gods, it's such a
chicken
shame
little's
to have to pull
sword.
off this task. Lady Aurelia is a treasure. Lovely to look at and so well connected.
get this dude's sword. Alright. Just about where we need to be, I guess. Guess that is one of the bosses in here. There is a sword. Very nice. Let's go bring that back, yeah? See if this guy keeps his word and gives us the key. This way? Oh, I think it's this way. You still be able to get there, right? Go. Go. Back we are.
Is that you all with my sword? You're a spider. You're a spider. Please leave.
Just leave.
We found
Oh,
your
you're
sword.
back.
My second.
How lovely. Did you manage to find my sword?
Yes. Here you go. I'll slide into the door.
Oh, very good. You know, I've always said that Isobel was a fair hand. Never doubted you for a moment. Here's your key. The door to the deep crypt should be off the main chamber east of here.
Thank you.
Yes, well, we're both sporting. Well done all around. And perhaps you won't mention this when telling the tale of your trial?
I'm sure Isobel won't say a word.
There's there. And well played. Good luck to you both.
Thank you. I don't know if he ever comes out of there. Okay. Okay, there's the deep crypts. Don't mind if I do.
I've never been this far into the catacombs. What a story this will make.
That makes two of us, Isobel. Just follow the catacombs around.
They say that Sir Brenvale
Boss man.
died at the hands of a ghost. The old Mad Duke. Gives me the shivers.
Like that. Oh, I'll do a trap there. Nice. Hello.
I'll take your finger!
You sure about that? That's what we need right there, the gilded loot of Sir Brenvale.
We've got it. Drake, let's get out of here.
La! At last, someone has retrieved my gilded loot.
He's singing it.
Come, follow me, away from this place. That ghastly mad spirit may return anon. Hark! I shall serenade you on your way. Oh, Sir Brenvale did enter these halls with a heart full of song. La! It did not take him long to hear the spirit's calls. Oh! He met the Manduke in combat. Oh ho! and they danced with swords all night long. Alas, Brenvale's skill was all for naught, and the quest went all awrong. Oh!
So dramatic.
Now, you know the end of the tale. Oh ho! This is where I bid you adieu.
It's great. We're off. Alright. Gotta talk to Isobel.
Ah, fresh air. Those catacombs were musty as a crypt.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Not quite how I imagined that would go. But we faced the Mad Duke, walked with the spirit of Sir Brenvale, and lived to tell the tale. I'm sure the Order will approve.
The Guild Loot of Sir Brenvale is yours. How are you feeling?
Good, except for the make up a poem or sing a song about it part coming at the end of the tourney. That I'm less excited about. Let's keep moving.
Let's keep going. So now you gotta look on the map, and it's still more talking to Isobel.
Not quite how I imagined. Good, except for the
we need to do
Vulcan
this.
Knights tend to be battle mages, conjurers, and support spellcasters. Their power stems from High Isle's strong tradition of druidic magic. Our trial will be to convince an elder of their order to give us a staff made of old wood oak.
Okay. Do we talk to the mage or fight them?
I'm guessing it won't be that straightforward, but who knows?
Here's
There's a way shrine near the Coral River to the east. I'll meet you there, and we can make for the site of the trial.
see, there's that red again I told you about. So pick the red one. Let's get that staff for the Oaken Order.
I'll meet you near the old way shrine just up the road.
Okay, you can see it on the map there. And off we go. So you can run back and forth and use your mount if you want to, but it's just as fast, really. Think about it. Definitely cool scenery, huh? Awesome. Don't mind my zombie shouts. It's Isobel.
Ugh, I thought I heard Snag yelling in the distance. He's another aspirant and a complete donkey's arse. Never mind him. We're on a quest.
Right, the Elder and the staff. Where do we go?
So we have a bit of a leg up on this one. The Elder is a wizard named Erlebrew. He's actually a friend of my father's. He used to tell me stories when I was young. Funny little man.
And you need to steal a staff from him?
I would never. Stealing is, well, unknightly. Knowing Erlebrew, the challenge will be more about thinking and reason than magic or subterfuge.
Alright, let's find this wizard.
Right. If I remember correctly, I think he lives in a little grotto to the south, near the coast. He likes his privacy, our Oaken Elder.
Right. See him on the map here. I hear we can jump on our mount.
No, what are you doing? Stop!
Go around a little bit. Let's get this on the way. Slight detour. Always try to achieve for skill points too. Get these sky shards as much as you can. Just a slight detour, nothing bad.
Damn. Snag and Brelinall beat us here.
Get behind me, squires. Snag was here first.
There's Snag, okay.
We arrived at the same time, you simpering buffoon.
Well, you're still too late. A wizard's magic is no match for the strength and honor of this aspirant. For honor.
Oh boy.
All right. Seems like the direct approach won't work here.
I'm sure I can get this barrier open.
Whoa. She turned into a cat?
Probably doesn't go easy on his
Completed.
pirates, it
Find
seems.
the wizard grotto. Examine the pillars. Forest heron pillar.
I think the trick to this is the pillar. A bird. Looks like a forest heron, perhaps.
Would not. Pillar.
Look at that branch there. Representing Spriggans, maybe?
It's got a branch. Yep, looking up. Cat's paw.
A cat's paw.
Okay, let's talk to Isobel.
That old man. I know exactly how to bring down the barrier. He's lifted the pillars and the symbols from a story he told me as a child.
This barrier is from a story he told you?
Almost exactly. A wise old sage puts up a barrier around his home. He's trying to protect a little girl he's raising from a fearsome dark knight. She grows up to be a mighty warrior, but the sage makes her figure a way out of the sacred grove.
How did she bring the barriers down in the story?
In the tale, the symbols on the pillars held the key. Like the cat there. A cat's paw is a pretty little flower that grows in shady forests. And that bird looks like a forest heron. I'd bet anything we need one of their feathers.
And the branch on the third pillar?
I've seen it before. It's a druidic symbol for Spriggans. In the tale, she befriended one that lived in the grove. She wore a Spriggan's veil, a wreath of leaves they shed every year. Here, if you can find the items, I'll guard our spot.
You got it. Heron's feather, cat paw, flowers, and Spriggan's veil. So we're off to go look for those. Let's do this. Let's not let Isobel down. We want her as a companion. Look at that bear right here. It's like Baloo off of Jungle Book. He's like scratching his backside. So where else can you get free entertainment in a game, right? Okay, so we're off to our next item. So far we've gotten away with not having to, you know, kill much. Out of our own choice. Guess on this guy, what are we gonna do here? Gather a feather from Spriggan's tail. Oh. Thank you for that. Now on the map. Where is our Spriggan's veil at though? Is that it here? Oh yeah, maybe it's up here. Off we go. Okay, we'll have to kill here, but that's okay. There we go. Mount up. And away we go. Back to this barrier. I believe we've collected all the goodies.
You're back, carrying feathers and branches and flowers, I hope.
Yeah, you got it.
Majestic
One deal.
birds, right up until you're cleaning scat off the docks. Spriggan's veil, powerful symbolism.
Cat's paw.
That did it!
Made it through. Okay, so we've entered the grove. Cottage.
talk to him? I'm all sweaty.
After I read some books. It's well decorated actually in here. Alright. Hello.
Oh, hello then.
Look at him.
You got my barrier, did you? And is that little Izzy I see back there?
Yes, I'm acting as her second. She said you used to know her as a child.
Oh, yes. I hoped it would be her. She remembered the tale of Myriette la Courageuse, eh? So nice you two could come out, eh? Usually it's just me and the forest spirits these days.
Would you mind if we took your staff?
Of course not. Solve the puzzle, take the staff. That's the idea, right? What's out back leaning against a cottage? Enjoying good health, second.
Thank you, Isobel.
Off you go then, and be careful where you put that thing. That staff's like me. It might be old, but it can still zap the ears off a rabbit if you aren't careful.
Got it. Goodbye.
Come here, lass. No need to dawdle near the door like you're still a squire.
Thank you, you old
Go out here and get the staff. Let them talk. Ah, cool staff. Got it. All right, Isobel. Got your staff.
Got the staff. The moment I heard Erlebrew was representing the Order, I knew we might have a shot. Well done.
Are you glad the open trial is behind us?
I am. Those stories Erlebrew told me when I was little, they're a part of why I'm in the tourney today. And I won't lie, it's nice to know he still cares about me. Strange, lovely man. Let's move on.
What do you know about the Order of the Iron Knot?
They're martial warriors and excellent to horse. You might say the Iron Knot is the most traditional of the Sapphire Orders. Our trial will be to find the hilt from a lost sword called Red Heart. It was the blade of the first Duke Dufort.
Where was the sword lost?
Somewhere on these lands, before they belonged to the Duforts. The hilt supposedly had a massive rough-cut ruby in it. Should be easy to spot. My last squire, Burjo, suggested we hit the castle library to get an idea of where to start looking.
Okay, let's find the hilt for the Iron Knot. To the library.
Hello? Isobel?
Aurelia, what are you doing here?
Don't be annoyed. I, did sort of follow along.
Okay, she's gonna do a little
I'll catch up to
talkie-talkie.
you.
I'm
I wanna
off
talk
to the
Aurelia,
library.
make sure she's all right.
Now, if you want to spend the coin, you could just teleport there to the way shrine, no problem. I am going to save it and just jump on the mount, run to this way shrine, and we can teleport to the next one. Easy peasy. Yep, and I'm gonna go here. Oop. We're here. Meet Isobel at the castle library. You can see so far this quest is not difficult whatsoever. Just kind of going, you know, here and there. Zoom back in the map. We get the wardrobes and whatnot, okay?
Let's see if we can unearth the past, shall we? People left books open all over the place. How rude.
How rude. Yeah, they're...
What was that one about? I found something about crop rotation.
Meadow
Exciting.
Forts.
Find anything promising? Let's chat.
Yeah.
The book was already open. I bet my old second Burjo offered the same advice he gave me to aspirant Langley. Drake.
I think I had a clue about Red Heart. I think I had a clue about Red Heart. Old Stone Woods?
Let's see. You're right. Looks like the Duforts had a holdfast there, before they became nobles. Oh wait! I know this place. It's an old ruin off to the east. Aurelia and I used to pretend it was a witch's lair when we were young.
You knew about this place? Why did we need to look it up in a book?
Well, in my defense, I didn't know it was owned by the Duforts when we played there as kids. We also didn't go looking for knightly relics, which Now I wish we had.
Fair enough. How do we get to the ruin?
There aren't really roads back there, but I remember a nice wide path we can take. I'll mark your map. Maybe if we hurry, we can beat Burjo and Langley to the ruin.
Sounds good. I'll meet you there.
I'll see you there. I'm hoping we can beat the other aspirants to the hilt.
You got it. Off we go. Okay, see where we gotta go. So easily take this way shrine to the next way shrine. Boop. Gotta go over here. Boop. Mount up on this one, and off we go.
The charges include larceny, goat smuggling, fraud...
Smuggling. Nice. Here, I believe.
Oh, Madame Valois, you're too late. I'm here first, you cannot pass through.
I guess what he said. Sorry, Isobel.
It's not worth a row with Langley over who can search the woods first. I'd best him easily, don't get me wrong. But blatant fighting between aspirants is frowned upon. Doesn't matter. I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Langley's first and last thoughts every day are about himself. He'll have Burjo working on moving those trees. Well, until he gets bored. So let's just go around.
There's another way up?
Remember, Aurelia and I used to play up by the ruin. There's a path around the rise to the east.
Excellent.
Let's go carefully, though. We stopped playing up there when a Fawn warband moved in.
Sounds good. Let's go. So... there's a path here.
Here it is, just like I remembered, by the
Check
curved
this
tree.
out.
The ruin should be at the top of the rise.
Alright, looks like we got some friends here. That's okay.
The old stone, as the locals call it. Let's find that hilt.
What's that hilt? Oh, hilt. Oh, there you are. Bingo.
That's it! Come on, let's get out of here before Langley and Burjo arrive.
Careful there, Squire. Don't let the branches snap back. You've scratched my armor. That hilt must be around here somewhere. Get to work.
I'm not sure it's chivalrous. We did it! Red
Yes, we
Heart's
did.
hilt! As a knight aspirant, I know I should wish all of my competitors equally good luck. But Stendar, forgive me. I hope Langley gets bitten by every mosquito out here.
We've got the hilt, and the Iron Knots trial is complete. You must be pleased.
I am. I assumed the Iron Knot trial would be all about swordplay and martial skill. Maybe horse riding. Horses and I don't like each other much. Anyway, I'm actually quite pleased how we did. Let's move on.
We've completed all 3 trials, Isobel. What now?
All that's left is to present the trophies. Everyone will be gathered at the tourney pavilion. I'm excited. And nervous. I get a bit uncomfortable being the center of attention. Here, meet me on the jousting grounds. We'll head in together.
I'll see you there.
We've done it. All 3 trophies. Meet me near the tourney pavilion and we'll present them together.
Alright, so check your map. See where it's at. Jump on your mount. We're gonna go. You can swing by here and get this area right here. Get that, there you go. Discover a new area. Always good. XP. So we're gonna Wayshrop Pine. Here we go. Hop over there. Boop. Pretty cool. Head into camp. You guys have a full view. It's really cool here. You can see the ships on the at the pier there. Jousting tournament going on here. Get through here. Oh yeah, check this out. Look at this. And watch the jousting. Very entertaining. We got some people over juggling. Okay.
Isobel!
There's
You
Isobel.
saved me. I'd better go and take my place. I promised Mother I wouldn't embarrass her.
I think my nerves are as settled as they're going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I get more anxious doing formal things like this than I do fighting werewolves. Come on, Izzy. Deep breaths.
Got this, Izzy. What do we do now?
We walk in, and the tourney herald announces us. I go forward and claim the trophies. As my second, you have the honor of displaying each of them as I call them out. Oh, and most important, don't start laughing when I recite a poem.
Oh man, I'll try not to. You're reciting a poem?
It's tradition, Stendar help me. The Order of the Albatross requires it. Having you do this with me was more than helpful. You've been a calm and steady influence. A real partnership. Thank you. Let's just get through this last bit.
I'm ready.
Follow me. The sooner we start, the sooner it's over.
Okay, so these are the pedestals. Probably I gotta put the items on.
Lords and ladies, men and mer, a knight aspirant approaches the stage. Lady Isobel Valois.
Let's get things started.
Proceed, madam.
Look at that chick over Aurelia Jorhole. She's got a turkey leg in her hand.
Together, we found the hilt of blade Redheart, lost in a battle long ago. This we present to the Order of the Iron Knot.
Ooh.
Well
This is my job.
Aspirant Valois.
To the Order of the Albatross, we present the gilded lute of Sir
Wonderful.
Brenvale.
Now, perhaps we could hear a poem or ditty about the adventure aspirant.
Diddy.
The lute of gold did gather mold, lost for many years. I cannot lie, Brenvale did die, tripping on a tune. And finally, we present the Oaken Order with the Staff of the Wild
Oaken
Woods,
Order
after
commends
solving
you,
the wizard
aspirant.
Erlebru's puzzle.
Aspirant Valois, claiming all 3 trophies makes you the champion of the Sapphire Tourney. Come, you have earned a boon from your commander. From this day forward, you are a knight of High Isle. Be brave, courteous, loyal, and act with honor. Arise, Dame Isobel Valois.
Lord Commander,
Yay.
I know what my boon will be. You may know as well. Please release Aurelia from the promise you made. Allow her to make her own choice to marry or not, as she sees fit.
I cannot deny such a selfless boon. Aurelia is free to make her own choices, within reason.
Oh, thank the 8.
Dame Isobel, I am deeply impressed. I wish to speak with you and your second. Find me in my office at your convenience.
All right. to the office. Here we go. Set the map.
I always knew them Pellingares were up to no good. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. Cat?
You did well, Isobel. It seems as though your second was a great boon to you today. Second, step forward. I'd like to speak to you.
Oh, she was amazing. I am so proud of you. Dame Isobel.
I've known Isobel, Dame Isobel, for many years. It was encouraging to see her push herself like this. I believe your able assistance may have also played a part?
I was happy to help.
Well, I believe a knight should not be measured by the worth of their weapon, but by the allies they keep. The Knights of High Isle pride ourselves on our courtesy, and I personally always wish to honor good people.
I'm not sure I follow.
For acting as Dame Isobel's second during this year's Sapphire tourney, I want to formally extend my thanks, as both Knight Commander and as a mother.
Oh, you're very welcome.
What a day. I suppose that just shows what determination can get you. When the tourney began, Aurelia was in the depths of despair. I was struggling. And now look at us.
Congratulations, Dame Isobel.
Thank you. Take the credit you're due. You kept me focused, gave me a sounding board, and most importantly, I knew whatever happened, I wasn't alone. I can't tell you what that meant to me.
I was glad to help.
I still can't get used to it. Dame Isobel Valois. I dreamed about wearing shining armor, riding a valiant steed. So far it's been crypts, creatures, and a lot of running around. I've loved every moment. Except maybe the poetry part.
I agree. So what do you want to do next?
I've been thinking. I have a place here on High Isle, but I think I want to expand my horizons. I would like to see more, do more, learn more. If you could use a strong and loyal knight of High Isle in your travels, I'm up for anything.
And there we go, we complete the quest.
If you'll excuse me, I have to get my things. I want to get ready for adventure.
I'm sorry, Mother, but you didn't break your word. And I didn't get stuck having breakfast across from Morton's or Langley. Ugh.
I think things have turned out just the way they should have.
So, outside here. You will get her in your inventory here. You hit the U and go to allies, and you can add companions, and there is Isobel. Just put her on your bar there. So when you hold Q, right click, grab Isobel, summon her. Hello, hello. She appears. And that is your trusty companion. And you can talk to her.
My blade is yours.
You can go to her menu. You can give her an outfit if you got anything. Go to companion outfits in collectibles. You can actually put something on her if you want. If you're going to keep her as a tank, if you have tanky stuff, you can kind of make her look cool. Like that. We got a mount for her. I know she said she didn't really like horses, wasn't fond of horses. So if you got something other than a horse, give her that. So when you mount up, she'll do the same.
Back in the saddle.
Here you go. Got all decked out, and now you got yourself a tank. That is the quest for Isobel. Now, if you wanted her to be a healer, you just get a companion's restoration staff, and then it'll open up the skill line for the healing, and she'll immediately start learning the healing. So I'm going to keep this one as a tank. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please drop me a like. If you want to see more videos like this, think about subscribing to the channel. Would love to have you here. But most importantly, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.